I'm Elana Kahn-Oren. I'm Director of the Jewish Community Relations Council and the Israel programs at the Milwaukee Jewish Federation, and this is my Moment of Torah. This week's Torah portion, Chayei Sarah, has in it the stuff that's occupied humans since the beginning of time, love and death. The portion opens with Sarah's death at age 127. Her husband, Avraham, weeps. The Torah makes special mention of his sadness. He eulogizes and bewails. Sarah bewails, and then he begins the long process of searching for a burial plot for Sarah. The Torah devotes much description to his quest for a burial plot, his passionate request to buy the Machpelah cave, and his insistence that he pay for it. And it ended up paying 400 silver shekels, which is apparently a large sum. All this care for the burial site, which is, by the way, the land first purchased by Jews in the land of Israel, is a tender demonstration of Abraham's love. He spares neither effort nor funds to acquire an appropriate burial plot for his wife. Love, the lesson is an act, not just a feeling, but an action, perhaps best described by the term loving kindness, chesed. Our sages taught that caring for the dead is the truest form of loving kindness because it's given without any expectation of repayment. Chesed, loving kindness, the act of loving, plays a central role in the other part of this portion, Abraham's search for a wife for his son Isaac. Here he thinks not only of his son, of comforting him on the loss of Sarah, his mother, but also of continuing Sarah's legacy. Through our children we continue to live. So he sends his servant Eliezer out of Canaan on a long journey to his birthplace to find a wife for Isaac. He assures Eliezer, God will send an angel before you and you'll find a wife for Isaac there. Eliezer goes on his way and he stops at a well outside the city of Nahor, speaks to God and asks for a sign, a way for him to know which woman is the right woman. I'll ask her for a drink, he says to God, and if she offers to water my camels too, I'll know that she's your choice for Isaac. Lo and behold, he finishes speaking and Rebekah comes to the well carrying a pitcher on her shoulder. She doesn't hide that she's carrying her pitcher so that he doesn't ask her. She makes no effort to hide it. So he asks her for a drink, and though he obviously had already been drinking, she gives him some of her water. When he finishes drinking, she then draws water for Eliezer's camels, all 10 of them. She was apparently a really strong woman as she carried all this water to these 10 camels. But the test that was posed for Rebekah was not her wealth, nor her beauty, and apparently she was quite beautiful, and not even her wisdom, but it was her kindness, her demonstration of love through action. She's kind and generous without hesitation. She doesn't judge the stranger, she acts with loving kindness. When Rebekah and Isaac finally meet, their connection is tender and loving, much more like a modern story than most of the stories we hear in the Torah. Isaac brings Rebekah to Sarah's tent, and as the Torah says, she became his wife and he loved her. This is the first time we read of love between a man and a woman. Isaac and Rebekah's love is the first. Love, we learn, is a verb, an action, a way to be. The name of the portion is Chayei Sarah, the life of Sarah, though all of it happens after Sarah's death. So why does the name focus on her life, though it all takes place after her death? We're taught that the righteous, even in death, are regarded as if they're still alive. Truly, we continue to live not just through our children, and their children, and their children, and so on, but through our acts of love. Shabbat Shalom.